Hello and welcome to Group B's final presentation in Global Supply Chain Management concerning the Last Mile Delivery Challenge. We will give you in the next couple of minutes a short introduction to last mile delivery and the difficulties surrounding it, as well as positive and negative examples on how to effectively or rather ineffectively tackle the challenge. Let us start with a short introduction. Last mile delivery is the final step of the delivery process. Whenever you ordered a new product, the final step it takes for the product to get into your hands is considered the last mile. This is a main point in generating customer satisfaction and therefore essential to e-commerce platforms. Since the delivery process is highly individualized, it is the most time-consuming and expensive part of the shipping process. The need for last mile delivery is constantly increasing and will, according to statistics, reach even higher levels in upcoming years. Multiple factors let the process accelerate even further. It is expected that 60% more people will be living in cities by 2030 while using more and more online shopping options. The e-commerce sector is experiencing a 10% annually growth rate, and the option of same-day delivery will approximately grow by 20 to 40%. One big difficulty here will definitely be the increasing need for appropriate transportation options while navigating the increasing traffic in big cities. But before we're talking about negative aspects, let's start with a positive example of the last mile delivery process.
So thanks, Charlotte. And when we look at the good examples and innovation of last mile delivery, we immediately think about startup companies that are leveraging on crowdsourcing, such as, for example, Postmates, Delib, and UberRush. So crowdsourced delivery was not possible 10 or 15 years ago, but today everyone has GPS computer in their pocket. And with that, you can really mobilize a disparate workforce of delivery drivers that live already close to the customers. So smart technologies such as GPS and RFID tags allow to track the movement of shipments in real time, and companies are even embedding IoT-enabled sensors in packages in order to monitor their temperature and humidity, for example. So smart technologies have enabled retailers to provide their customer base with transparency and traceability they desire. What is being tested in urban areas are delivery bots and drones, for example. So indeed, deliveries are currently limited by labor costs, availability, and shifts. Instead, robotic delivery could be done 24 hours a day. So retailers make a lot of money upselling customer orders, but the incorporation of upselling into the delivery process is still reasonably new. And delivery drivers can stock their trucks with items that consumer has ordered in the past or might need in the future. So now if we go to the next slide, we will see that when we look at the good examples of last mile delivery, we need to mention for sure Amazon. Indeed, Amazon has been stealing market share from traditional retailers based both on the breadth of products they carry and the speed with which they can deliver. So Prime Now members can have grocery items delivered within a 2-hour delivery window the same day. And this pressure to deliver more quickly is known as the Amazon effect. Another example is Postmates, which connects customers with businesses and nearby couriers to place orders from local stores and restaurants. Then we have Delib, which is a general use last mile solution. And lately it launched Deliver RX to extend these same day services to patients, doctors, pharmacies, hospitals, and so on. Then we have Entrusters, which is an Argentina-based crowd shipping platform that embraces shopping without borders to let consumers buy the best items at the best prices from abroad. So it connects users to trusted travelers who use their extra luggage space to transport deliveries internationally. And let's see a bit more details and more examples with Anthony in the next slides.
Perfect. Thank you, Marco. The last mile delivery is an important part in the order fulfillment process. Quoting Luis de Gion, of the UPS director, the final mile delivery is when it comes to the end consumer delivery is really supplying that end consumer with the experience they're looking for. Many retailers look to innovate technology to reduce costs and eliminate waste to optimize last mile delivery. 7 of the greatest last mile delivery trends include 1, the gig economy and crowdsourcing, 2, smart technology for tracking, 3, robotic delivery, 4, rapid order fulfillment, 5, urban warehousing, 6, insourcing deliveries, and 7, hybrid fleet management system. Next slide, please. So a couple of good examples of the last mile delivery. So customer expectations are rising, package volume has increased, and the logistic environment has changed. Retailers rely on the capacity of their network to quickly and efficiently deliver packages from their warehouses to customers in the last mile. The top 5 providers leading the way in the last mile are number 1, FedEx. FedEx provides the door-to-door delivery through FedEx same-day delivery, as well as FedEx Freight. Utilizing rapid order fulfillment, hybrid fleet model, and relying on outsourcing labor in the process. And number 2 is UPS. UPS provides a 2-day shipping and same-day delivery through UPS Express Critical. They provide multiple value-added services depending on the sender's needs. They rely on utilizing a hybrid fleet model and rapid order fulfillment. Number 3 is XPO Logistics. XPO Logistics utilizes an outsourcing labor model. They relied on a broader network of providers to assist in logistics and deliveries, as well as provide rapid order fulfillment. Number 4 is Walmart. Walmart has made a push into robotics to improve last mile delivery. Walmart has made investments in autonomous vehicles, drones, and utilize outsourcing labor to assist. Number 5, Amazon. Amazon manages the last mile delivery process really well. Amazon utilizes urban warehouses, gig workers, autonomous vehicles, hybrid fleet, rapid order fulfillment, and robotics to help optimize their last mile delivery. By utilizing these features, Amazon reduces waste, cuts costs, and improves on lead time.
So let's also mention the elephant in the room. Sometimes we can have a bad experience with last mile delivery. A really bad experience.
Here we present you with the overarching challenges of last mile delivery, with the main assumption that the logistics is provided by a third-party supplier. This list is non-exhaustive, and we could spend longer on a more granular analysis of the issues. Cost is obviously a very important area, but we did not include it per se in the list, because the improvement of all issues mentioned will directly enhance the cost structure. First, we all want our packages on time, at least on the day it was expected, and at most during the time bracket provided by some delivery companies. This remains the main challenge, as customers have grown used to receiving the package at home and punctually. This also includes the challenge of delivering to the right location. Second, we merge 2 issues that go hand in hand. The planning of the routes to ensure maximum efficiency, to respect delivery time announced, and to avoid handling of the packages and therefore potential damages. We'll see solutions to this a bit later. But improving route planning could be a major push down on costs and an important update for the customer experience. Unpredictability is a concept that encompasses many aspects of LMD and is also the main underlying factor to be accounted for better delivery services.
Now, onto an example of a poor last mile delivery service. By inefficient, we mean not creating a great customer experience during the delivery step of the customer journey map. For instance, the Belgian post service called bpost has been struggling to provide efficient package delivery services, mainly due to human management and poor planning. It has lost packages, delivered at the wrong address to the wrong person, and even lost a few packages along the logistics chain. This is actually a classic example of 2 companies working hand in hand, though with opposite interests. The e-commerce platform will want the fastest delivery without any damage to the goods to maximize customer satisfaction, when on the other hand, the only goal of bpost or similar logistics providers is to deliver as many packages in a limited amount of time. This is the human management problem with the wrong KPIs and goals assigned. So how do we solve this?
From the previous slide, you may well have concluded yourselves what the first solution is. Align the interest of both parties and agree on a common customer journey map for a seamless shopping and delivery experience. Now on the side of the logistics provider, we understand that they face tons of challenges. Here are a few tips. First, centralize data and operations to facilitate digital transformation of the delivery processes, automate the dispatches as much as possible, and let the algorithm work their magic. Track the drivers to identify bottlenecks and to measure performance and attitude, though be aware of labor regulations in different parts of the globe. And last but not least, do not hesitate to give the power back to the customer, as in providing ample options for delivery time and places. This way, logistics provider will shift the responsibility of a failed delivery to the customer, but don't forget to do this in a subtle manner to avoid backlash. The key is to make delivery the important step of the customer journey map, as it is, after all, a customer-facing moment. If you're interested in the topic, you could have a look at OnFleet, a logistics software that focuses on streamlining last-mile deliveries with an emphasis on customer experience.
As we have heard from my colleagues, the last mile is a complex ecosystem. We do see need for action along two dimensions. Private sector players, especially logistic players and infrastructure providers, need to embrace the shift from hardware to increased software solutions. The availability of data is not the main challenge anymore, but analytics capabilities to derive achievable insight it is. In order to resolve the limitation in the last mile delivery, many delivery methods have been created and developed, but those are not sufficiently adopted by companies. Intelligent locker system and pickup station systems are mainly adopted in Chinese logistics. There is room for establishing multiple partnerships with supermarket, convenience store, property management companies. Cities, on the other hand, need to embrace the role of central players in urban mobility, creating a delivery environment to decrease congestion. As there is plenty of room for discussion about the potential intervention being explored, we are looking forward to your comments, opinion, or any experience, positive or negative, you would like to share. Thank you from Group B.